So let's talk about distance because this is the belief that quietly drives bad decisions after you're 50 years old. I'll tell you when it became clear to me, and it wasn't when my speed dropped. It was when I realized I was thinking about speed on holes where it really didn't matter. There's a moment that happens for a lot of golfers. You hit a good drive, it's shorter than you remember, and something inside you says that's not enough. That voice is subtle, but it changes everything. I felt it myself. I told you earlier, when I turned 60, I worked harder to increase speed. I gained 5 miles per hour. And for a short time, that felt like control. But what I was really chasing wasn't distance, it was identity. Distance thinking is rarely about yardage, it's about who you believe you are. And when that identity gets changed, effort increases. The problem is this: distance rarely costs you the most shots. Forced distance does. Most golfers over 50 don't lose strokes because they're 10 yards shorter. They lose strokes because they swing harder at the wrong time, or choose targets that require maximum effort, or try to make up for something. The day I realized distance wasn't the answer was the day I started scoring better again. The game started becoming effortless. Now, in the next lesson, I'll show you why distance thinking quietly damages consistency and what to replace it with. Now, for now, I want you just to notice something. How often are you thinking about distance? And how often are you thinking about position? There's a big difference, and it matters. Now, it's interesting how some rounds of golf stay with you for a long time. One of mine was about 7, 8 years ago, and I'd come down with a bad back. And the doctor said, you need to just lay off golf for a while. And I had a men's outing, and I was really looking forward to going and playing with my mates on this special golf course I was looking forward to seeing. Well, at the last minute, I told him I was going to go. But I told him I wouldn't be involved in the competitions because I had a really bad back, and I was just going to try to break 100 and be out there with my mates. Well, what happened was my ball went a little bit further than I anticipated because I was so relaxed. I hit every one of the fairways. I wasn't trying to hit greens in regulation, but I was hitting some of them, and I was positioning my ball on purpose where I could get up and down. The fact is, I ended up shooting 75 that day when I was trying to break 100. And I got a little glimpse of what it would be like if I didn't hit the ball nearly as far, if I played effortless golf and really thought about where I could position the ball. I was getting a glimpse of what my game might look like years from then.